YouTubers? I got up at 6:20 this morning, hoping to get on the road, and it wasn't until like 8 o'clock. And I could give you a big surprise, but it won't be a surprise if you've been here before. I'm going back to the Yoop. Gonna meet up with The Voice. Looking forward to some new campgrounds. We're gonna do some new campgrounds at the beginning. And he seems to be running well. Other than I have the saga of my air ride system. It goes about 2 miles and I have to keep refilling it. Once it warms up a little bit, it gets a bit better. I really need to get it fixed or replace it with non-air ride system, but money is money. So yeah, Vinny did not make it easy this morning. He's known for the last 2 days that we're going somewhere. So I had to give him his insulin shot and all that, and he was hiding, and I don't know if I got him to eat the amount of food he should have eaten, but he is on my lap, and we are heading north on 75. It's telling me 6.5 hours to the bridge, and I don't believe that to be true. If it's 7.5, I'll be happy. And I had wanted to gas up and everything, but I'm gonna have to stop for gas. I'm below a half a tank. I'll go a little bit and then gas up. But I'll stop in and say something if there's something worth saying. But other than that, I'm gonna try to not show you the same driving over and over again. Until we get to the bridge, I gotta show you the bridge. All right, it is a cool day, which is good. That's all I got. All right, I'm at a quarter of a tank. I saw gas for $3.38. I am gonna get it. It's hazy.
Keep right and turn right.
I know, Elf Boy.
Go-Go juice. Gotta get more Go-Go juice for Cousin Eddie.
Okay, get off me, Vinny. You must be starving, Vin. You never eat when we're driving. I stopped for gas, he's eating. I'd left that food there. Vinny, I went a quarter of a mile without you on my lap.
Turn left.
I gotta say, the only irritating thing, oh, come on now, is this airbag thing just will not stay inflated. I'm on it constantly, it seems like. Still running. About 2.5 hours to this exit to get on 475/23 and then back on 75. 2.5 hours. I think it's about, with a stop for gas, I think it's about 3 hours from Dayton to the state line.
It's really not that bad a drive, and by now, Cousin Eddie knows the way on his own.
Vinny is heavy on my lap. I'm keeping left.
Sure sounds good.
No, hot cocoa does not sound good. All right, gonna keep keeping on. Oh my God, there's no need for that. You're doing a construction zone. I just hit a huge hole and I had like 5 big bounces after it. Keep running good, Eddie. Jesus. So if you get on the beginning of 475 heading north, or whatever the hell direction it goes, try the passing lane instead of the normal lane. Jesus. That was terrible. That was terrible. 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 Almost to Michigan. We're to Michigan. This is that bad section of road just over the line. Hopefully it can't be as bad as that hole. But when Michigan puts up a rough sign, Michigan puts up a rough road sign, they're not joking. Hold together, Eddie.
There wasn't a lot of traffic, so I just couldn't take it anymore and moved into the better lane, the passing lane. You got to do what you got to do, right? Just a couple cars had to go around me, and then I moved back.
Miles to go, Van. I'm legit glad I didn't break nothing back there. It was, oh my goodness. And then I just went over into the passing lane for that real rough section. And then I started thinking, something feels not right, but I'm looking up at the trees, which you can't see. I'm pretty sure I got a pretty decent headwind now. So as far as I can tell, everything's all right. Hope you can hear me. I do think the mic sounds a little bit better. It's going to be more UP. That's all I got to say. I had something I was going to talk about. I can't remember what it was. So if I remember what it was, then I'll talk about it. Yeah, under 3 hours from Dayton to the state line. And I got another 300 miles to the bridge. I think it's like 320, 330, something like that from the state line to the bridge. So that's like 5-ish hours for me. I'll probably gas up again. That's all I got. Yeah, it's really windy. It's supposed to rain. Like Dayton had a 98% chance of rain. I think that's about as high as it gets today. So I don't know if it was supposed to come this way too. But it's windy. Airbag's doing a little bit better, but still every 4 or 5 miles now I have to add air to it. It gets kind of old. But I'll give you a little time lapse and decide if I want to talk over it, give you music or whatever. Because I'm going to open up the window. That's more than enough, isn't it? Okay, so when I stopped for gas, I still had my hubcaps that I fixed. I wonder if I'll have them when I get to the next stopping point. I'm telling you, that was really bad. I hope, I got some wind, a little less wind now. That's still there. But I really hope I didn't do any damage. Because these things just bottomed out, and there ain't a lot of bottom to something like this, But hopefully my hubcaps are still there. And hopefully nothing's broke. I gotta tell you, America has about the worst roads. Thank you, Ohio. I mean, you're doing construction and you made that bend in the road and you made it like that. Really? Really? It's crazy. Calm down. I'm speeding in a construction. You're going 80, 77. I'm doing 63. All right. Okay, I hope this isn't political because it's not meant to be political, but I don't care what side you're on. This whole infrastructure bill, we need an infrastructure. If you're driving an old van, that you agree with me. This is ridiculous. Just ridiculous. I don't care if it's prisoners, illegal aliens, friggin' school kids. Somebody's got to fix these damn roads. It's crazy. But, it seems like whenever they fix them, they got to break them really bad first. So, I pay my fair share of taxes. I'd like some roads to be better. Now, it's to be expected when you get up north. Ohio doesn't have as big an excuse. But, oh my goodness, these roads are terrible. get out of the way of everybody. Oh, he won't let me. I'm doing 70, dude. I'm doing the speed limit. Get your Jeeps going. Okay, everybody. I went and priced those when I took Eddie for his oil change. I was looking at prices of cars. Oh my God. They want 60 grand, 65 grand for POS's. Jeeps, you know. Jeeps can do some cool things, but they're pretty basic otherwise. 65 grand? No. Very few people use them for what, you know, they're intended for. They just like driving a Jeep around, and unless they're really, really using it. I got a buddy who does that stuff. He spends more time working on it, you know. Because, oh, look what I did. Yeah, look at the other guy that rolled over. Oh, I rolled it over before. I want to get out of the way. There we go. Okay, so that's a lot of rambling about nothing. But, my goodness. I think that's my least favorite part of RVing anymore, is the terrible roads. Like even this, I don't know if the GoPro's picking it up, but these little ribbons, every jolt. And this isn't bad, you know, this is fine. You're in your car, it just cruises over. I probably say this in every driving video. I gotta slow down. But yeah, it is not fun. Now this is nice. I deal with this. A random ribbon here or there. Alright. I'll ramble about something else later. I have no idea if that's close to level or anything. Oh, since I'm here rambling, I downloaded DaVinci, that free, really good edit software. And I sat down with it for about 2 minutes and I was like, I'm not in the mood for this, I'll do it later. So I switched to Clipchamp, which Microsoft bought out, I guess, recently. And it's pretty good, other than the problem with it is you have to be online, you have to be connected. There's no way to use it if you're not connected, which I don't understand. So upcoming videos are probably going to be a little bit delayed because I'm not going to be connected. Dude, I could use my phone, but I don't. Where I'm going, you usually don't even get cell phone signal. So, well, I don't know where I'm going. The voice has planned everything out. I just follow her, which is cool. I think they're all going to be new places that neither of us have been to. So that should be fun. Alright, as you can see, it's only been a minute. I'm a little talky now. Rain on the windshield is fantastic. It's been a drought here. Haven't had rain in like forever. UP's got like burn notices and stuff like that. And northern Michigan has had some fires, and of course Canada with what's going on. But also I always get asked, like especially my uncle, why do you drive on Sundays? Why do you drive on Sundays? Well, one good reason, it's supposed to be 60, dude. I'm doing 65 and you're going way faster. Now it's went away. Yeah, come on, rain. But all those construction zones, they're way worse during the week when people are working. So that's one of my reasons. And another reason is I like to get places on Sundays when people are usually leaving. You know, most people that travel, they leave Thursday or Friday and then they go home on Sundays. So usually it's a good day to be able to get into camping places. That's why. All right. The GoPro is sitting in a spot where the wipers don't reach. So yeah, so I'm gonna turn this off. Oh, and another reason, when I decided to go, I knew rain was supposed to come. I like driving in the rain. My air conditioner doesn't work so great. So driving in colder weather is good for me, and rain is good at drops the temperature down. All right, now I'm gonna shut up. Go. That was a lot of construction. I am definitely coming back on a weekend. I'm not driving that during the week. Oh my. But it wasn't that terrible. Still, that spot in Ohio, my goodness, I'm mad. I'm mad. Oh no. Yeah. I travel on the weekends. I'm doing 70 and everybody's passing me still. Even when I go fast, I get passed. I've passed 2 people. Oh no, 4 people. 2 semis and 2 RVs. But, you know, doing 70 and zoosh, zoosh, zoosh. Also, I've gone 160 miles and I got 3/4 of a tank left since I filled up. And we know that's not accurate because that's 640 miles on a tank and that don't happen. I can get close to 400. I think. I get to where I don't trust this old fuel gauge that much. But I've had times in the past where the red light was, or the yellow light was on for a really long time. And it kept going. But I try to fill up at around 1/4 of a tank if I can. Alright. More useless information brought to you on the drive to the Ute. There's the Zilwaukee Bridge. Into rain. Rain is good. You really can't see much when you get on top. Maybe I got it zoomed in there enough where you can see it. Second or third biggest bridge in Michigan? Something? I don't remember. Oh, this lane is terrible. Terrible. I could see wetlands off to my right. Can't really see. The other walls are much higher. It's like riding a bucking bronco. Might be a windy big bridge crossing day, I don't know. I do not mind this rain even though you can't see anything. Oh, I was at this spot, we were going to our cottage. I hadn't driven here before. I was in that lane following my uncle, and right about here he cut across 3 lanes of traffic and took the exit. I did not make it. Did not know where I was going. I made it because, you know, I'm still around. I do bring the rain. It is 55 degrees and raining really well. Good day to travel. Might have to put some pants on. Welcome to Michigan. I think it's just supposed to be a couple days. We'll see. I know how bad it needed rain, so ooh, 70, I was going over 70, gotta slow down. Stick to 65. Let them go 75. Yeah, so bringing the rain, bringing the cool. I have been seeing a lot of traffic going south. I don't know if you heard any of that, but I was just saying, I've been seeing a whole lot of traffic heading south, and I'm still 160 miles from the bridge, so I'm not sure what's going on. Don't know. People are leaving something or going to something. It's weird. I'm hoping there's not a big construction thing in my future. We'll see. That's a lot of traffic over there. It's moving. It's moving right along. It's just a lot of people. And usually if it's a traffic thing, people tend to break into packs, you know? Alright, that's enough of that. Under 100 miles. I've gone 313 on this tank. It's kind of stopped raining. It is 52 degrees at 2:20 in the afternoon. And I'll gas up here probably in the next town or two. I'm still above 1/4 of a tank, or so this says. It was 90 yesterday. And I'm doing 68. The speed limit's 75. So probably doing 80. I passed two people where I wasn't filming. Yeah, RVs. I gotta record it. I'm passing somebody. That's a lot of trailer for a, what is that? For a Jeep. Alright, I passed somebody. Great Lakes Exotics Cannabis Company. Alright, that was $3.44. I put 80 bucks in. And I gotta see if I can get back on the damn highway from here. Vinny, we're leaving. There's Great Lakes Exotics. I'm not going there, but I wouldn't mind using their parking lot to turn around. Freezing. I got shorts on. Oh crap. I can't turn around here. Can't get out this way. This big boy ain't got no turning radius. Of course this Mercedes has got a good turning radius. Well, good way to check all my lights are working and the reflection from the mirror. Usually I do that with my cell phone at home, but I didn't. Okay, I'm gonna get back on the highway. You don't need to see all this. I just used the calculator to figure out that tank of gas. 15.21 miles per gallon. That's pretty darn good. Eddie's running well. And that was like 64 to 68. Almost all of it, 70 a couple times. Yeah, I would say 66, 67 was most of my speed on that. But I gotta say, I think my shoulder, I got a sore shoulder from reaching up and filling up this darn airbag every couple minutes, it feels like. Oh well, that's what I'm doing now. I'm gonna have to do something about that. Maybe I'll get a can of that flex spray stuff and just spray the bejesus out of it and see what happens. That'd probably do a lot of damage, with my luck. Alright, we are about 50 miles to the bridge from Gaylord. I gotta tell you, YouTubers, I'm still pretty impressed with that. 15.21 miles per gallon, 24-year-old van, running pretty fast, you know. I'd say 66 almost the whole time. I don't use cruise a lot. I use it sometimes, which is weird because I know most people use it like all the time. But yeah, pretty good wind, pretty good headwind. It's good mileage. Pretty happy with that. Okay, let's do a guesstimation. About 40 miles to the bridge. It's just so pretty up here. Even though you got a little bit of haze in front of the camera where the wipers don't reach. It's just so pretty. Alright, getting close to that bridge. Still pleased with Eddie. You know. Just doing great. I'm afraid to say it out loud sometimes, you know? Yeah, I gotta fix that. I moved it to the center. But my dash isn't level. I think that'll work. That's close to level. Clip champ, I can rotate, but I can't fiddle it. So that's what you're gonna get when we cross the bridge. I did not check the status of my hubcaps because it's too damn cold. It's 52 degrees. Let's see if it's gotten colder. Oh, it's up to 54. So I did not walk around the van. I put gas in it and left. How close are we to the bridge? My voice is getting happier. About 15 miles to the bridge.
I really do got to hand it to Michigan. The roads have gotten a lot better. You know, it takes construction to do it, but now that's the interstates. Some of the back streets when you get in different places are still pretty rough.
That project's going to take a while. Looks like they're down to... Well, looks like they're down to gonna be laying blacktop soon.
They've been making the roads a lot better the years I've been coming up here.
Yeah, 15.21 miles per gallon. Still happy about that. And this is loaded down pretty good. I got a lot of stuff other than water. I don't have, my fresh tanks are not full. I'll fill them up here. No sense in driving with it when you know where you're going. It's good they're fixing this. This stretch was kind of bad. Not terrible, but kind of bad. Okay, let's go easy. Let's go easy. Let's not have a repeat of that other thing. Alright, we made it. Go. There's the bridge. See it from here. There's a lane closed on it.
Started in 1954 after financing was arranged to the...
I don't want to get caught behind a U-Haul.
A total of $99,800,000 was necessary to complete the project. There were many obstacles to overcome and problems to solve in the design and construction of what was to become one of the safest and most beautiful strands ever built.
Looks like there will be a lane closed. I'll be on the grates.
The speed limit is 45 for cars and 20 miles an hour for semis.
Oh, I hate the grates, and the card may run out. We'll see. It's pretty. I'm speeding.
5 miles long and the road deck is 200 feet above the water.
Do the speed limit. And I'll probably slow down on the grates, I'll be honest. Here's the recording.
Summer in the Upper Peninsula is a vacationer's dream come true as thousands of acres of wilderness, lakes, and forest provide fishing, swimming, camping, and a multitude of other outdoor activities. The land of Longfellow's Hiawatha offers fantastic sightseeing and hiking. There's Mackinac Island, Lake Superior's Pictured Rocks, the busy Sioux Locks, the Governing Falls, the Porcupine Mountains, Lake of the Clouds, Copper Harbor.
Alright, I'll slow down. It's blinking at me.
And so much more. You'll want to come back again and again. Visitors to the Upper Peninsula in the summer find the only thing better than our beautiful weather.
Alright, here we go with the grates that I hate. Oh, I get so wiggly. I'm getting off the grates. You guys are speeding. I'm doing 45. I'm doing 45, 45.
The Mighty Mac really just is a magnificent bridge. You got to cross it at least once in your life.
I don't know where that U-Haul went. Hope we didn't go over the side. Card got full, so I'm recording in the rear view, side view mirror. It's pretty out there. Oh, card got full because I was probably talking about something equally stupid. And you won't get to see me taking you through St. Ignace and arriving at the casino. But hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a great and wonderful day as I do something I should never do, filming as I'm driving across the Mackinac Straits.
But I'm just holding up the camera. I'm not even looking.
Notice I didn't do that on the grates though. And there's nobody behind me. So, see, nobody behind me. All right, have one of them there great and wonderful days.